sugar? I know. Hey, listen. It's supposed to be a winter storm. I know. You don't like cold weather. Turkeys are not fans of cold weather. But Mama gonna keep you warm. Miss Becky bought you this shower curtain to keep you nice and warm. You better say thank you. Sugar. Sugar. Tell Becky thank you. She's camera shy. Sugar. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Becky. Yeah, that's good. You said 2 thank yous. All right, you go have a good day. Mama bought you some extra treats. Some cracked corn to keep you warm. Okay, go have a good day. Go have a good day. Day 1 of the winter, what do you call it? Storm, I guess. But this is Sunday. It is sprinkling snow right now. It's not like unbearable. Like, it is cold, but it's not just like where I can't stand it. But as the day goes on, the temperatures are supposed to drop down into the teens. Well, yesterday before I went to bed, Larry told me he wanted to have a talk with me. And I thought, what's this about to be about? And he said, Judy, oh look, you see that ice? Pure ice. Shishi says good morning. Hey, baby girl. What you need? You need a treat? You want Mama to go get you an apple? I'll go get you an apple. Let me scratch your back. Hey, it's gonna get cold. You're gonna have to put your coat on. Mama put you... I bet you've been asleep in that straw that I put out there. Would you say nice and warm? She's so sweet. Let's go look. See if boyfriend's been in here. Well, you can tell she had a nice little cozy bed right there. But see, Dexter lays his droppings. That's Leroy's droppings, so I'm gonna have to clean that up this morning. Get that all nice and clean. Back to my story. So Larry said, now Judy, I'm worried about you during this winter weather. And I'm afraid you're going to go out there and do animals and not come back. This is hard. But I'm worried you're going to die and I won't know it. And the reason he's saying that is because Shane's not here. Shane has gone hunting and he left on Thursday and will not be back till Monday or Tuesday. And he is down south, which is where all the winter storm is the worst. That's where the snow and the ice is supposed to be. And look at this big dent. Somebody got rough. So I'm going to keep these stalls closed simply because I don't want the hay to get nasty and wet. I don't want Dexter to go in there and poop and all that stuff. I am going to leave this stall open. I'm going to leave 2 stalls open so that they can get out of the weather because it is slightly snowing. Not terrible, but slightly. So, you see they're in here. So I'll leave that open for them. So anyway, Larry is worried that I'm going to come out here by myself and freeze to death or get hurt, and then he's going to be in the bed and no one's here to check on me. He loves me. And I said, Larry, thank you for caring about me. Thank you. So sometimes it bothers him that Shane leaves to go hunting and I'm here by myself doing the farm. He worries. And I'm fine. I'm a tough little cookie, and I'm fine. I know my limits. I know what I should and shouldn't do, and I'm not going to get out here. I mean, I guess an accident could happen. I could slip on ice and break my back and not be able to get inside. I mean, things can happen. It is something to think about. And me being here by myself, it is, it is a risk. But I feel like my life is in God's hands, and whatever's supposed to happen will happen. In the meantime, this morning, I made sure that I walked into his room and I said this. Hey, I'm fixing to go out there. I may be gone 2 hours because it's going to take me a minute. I got to do the education center. And I got to go do all the water and all that stuff. So don't panic if I'm not in here. Okay. Do you need anything before I go out there? I'm going to empty your urine and I'm going to go ahead and give you your medicine. Do you want something to eat before I go out there?
Just 12 sauce.
Okay. First thing that I'm gonna do now that I've let the big animals out is I'm gonna shut this gate right here. See, it's open because of the side-by-side. I'm gonna go ahead and shut that and go ahead and let the animals out because I normally let them out earlier, but I decided to sleep in this morning. Y'all, I slept until 7 o'clock. I can't tell you the last time I did that. But the night before, you're gonna laugh. The night before, I was up dreaming all night long and did not sleep. I didn't have a good night's sleep. You know what I was dreaming? It's just so funny. So, my youngest son, Vanson, is in theater. So, I'm always going to his shows. He's always in something. Well, last night, I dreamed that I was a star. So I dreamed that I was in this play and Vanson came to watch me perform. And I will be honest, that's something I've always wanted to do, but I can't sing or flip and I can't memorize. There's no way I could memorize a whole play. And so anyway, I dreamed that I was in this play. And it was almost my time to go on stage, and I couldn't remember my lines. And I was running around looking for the playbook that had my lines in it, and the only book that I could find was in a foreign language, and I couldn't read it. And I was sitting there panicking because my son was watching me perform for the first time, and I couldn't remember my lines. Therefore, Judy did not sleep at all because I was so worried about disappointing my son. And I thought, why in the world have I been up tossing and turning all night long over this? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Stone. Good morning, pretty baby. Are y'all ready? It's cold outside. Okay? It's cold outside. Y'all have spilt your food everywhere. Mama's gonna open it. Who's gonna be the first one out? It's gonna be Creek. Here comes Stone. Come on, Stone. There you go. They're always the first ones out. There goes the pigeons. Once one does it, they all do it. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Come on, baby. What y'all waiting on? What y'all waiting on? All right, it's time to go let the rest of the animals out. I'm not gonna put any food out because I'm gonna make those jokers eat that food off the ground because they have made a mess with all that feed. Letting these out. I wonder if this is going to freeze. Please work. Oh, good, it's working. But as the temperatures drops, I wonder if those will automatic, because those are automatic door openers. They're not programmed to open because Judy's overprotective mom and scared it's going to open and then there will be a raccoon or something out here, and so I'm paranoid that something will happen to my babies, so I don't do it. You tell the loudmouths are let out. Now that I've let everyone out of the coops, now it's time to do the dreaded water. It's like I said, it's not terrible today. I mean, it is cold. My nose is frozen, but it's not as bad as it's going to be. This is the best it's going to be. I will tell you one thing that I wish I'd have done. I wish I'd have got a tarp for Chirps and Quacky Jacky. I wonder if I get these chairs, because they stay low to the ground, and put these chairs in front of where Chirp sits all the time. I think that'll work. Keep the wind. That's the bad thing, is the wind. It's not really that cold, it's the wind. Hang on, I'm going as fast as I can. I gotta do this water. Just give me just a minute. Here we go. You see my face is red. It's getting colder and colder. So like I said, as the hours go on, the temperature is going to drop. Like right now it's 30. So by the end of the day, it's supposed to be like 17. So it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. Okay, I need to hurry because I have my sweet baby goat in my education center that probably needs to pee. So I need to hurry up. I can tell that the temperature has dropped since me coming out here. Okay, I already see one problem that's happening in this freezing weather. I'm starting to not be able to talk because my mouth is frozen. These right here are frozen. Like I can already tell they're hard to open and shut. So I need to make sure that I leave all these open. I need to be mindful of the problems that I'm going to run into as this winter. It's said 4 days of this. Oh my gosh. So I need to make sure everything that I can get to all my animals and keep them safe. Now by the end of probably in a couple of hours, I may go ahead and put Chirps and Quacky Jacky inside the coop, but I want them to get outside for a minute so they don't feel left out. Give them some water. I'll put the water and their feed inside this coop right here. All the big animals are taken care of and all the chickens are taken care of. Now it's old Bill Reynolds. Remember, he's in my coop or in my education center. So he's like a dog. I gotta let him out to pee and poop. Make sure he gets plenty of food and hay. Really? He's already rotten. I mean, completely rotten. I do have to say it's pretty cool to have a baby goat in the education center and not have to worry about anything really being torn up because everything in here is washable. My couch is washable. All the rugs are washable. So if anything happens, I can wash it. So I will say it's pretty cool. So I just heard from Shane, and he is coming home tonight. He is headed to You know, I told you in a previous video that Shane feeds families in the area where he hunts. Where he hunts is in Georgiana, Alabama. That is the poorest city in Alabama. And he has hunted there his whole life. So Shane knows all the elderly people that live around there that have lived there their whole lives. So Shane, when he gets a deer, he makes sure that he gets enough deer. I think you get 2 a year that you can kill. I can't remember what the rules are. But basically, he takes one of those and processes them and gives them back to the people in the area that are less fortunate. So he's headed over there to her house right now to see what type of meat she wants him to process. So good job, Shane.